from New York. Look, we've gone over this 1,000 times. I'm not telling you who's on the show tonight. Go out and buy a TV guide, you deadbeats. It's Late Night with David Letterman. And now, a man who I only hope will deposit his paycheck in the bank for a change and not at OTB. Here he is, David Letterman.
Thank you so darn much. Thank you very much, brothers. Hey. Thank you very much. Stop it. You're driving me nuts. Thank you very much. Welcome to the show. I feel great. I'm in a great mood today. So this morning, I pick up the New York Post, and I read about the corruption in the Koch administration. 2 bludgeonings took place on the Upper West Side. There was an axe murder in Queens, and I say to myself, damn, it's good to be home. Yeah! Spent the last week in Las Vegas, although it would be tough to prove. As long as I live, I hope I never see another sequin. As long as I live. Put that away, Kevin. Put that away. Let's just keep rolling. So this morning, I'm walking to work, and I go right by the Iraqi mission to the United Nations, and a bullet, I hear a shot, and a bullet, like, just whizzes right by my head. And a guy leans out the window, and he says, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were Iranian." What is the deal with these guys? You know, really, we ought to have a tourniquet on this. Look at this. A lesser man wouldn't be out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. A bandit ought to be in bed. Bob Hope's got his, he has one of those birthday specials. Every year they celebrate. When are they going to start celebrating my birthday is what I want to know.
How old are you?
I'm 40.
Really?
What?
No, I knew you were 40.
And on Bob Hope's special tonight, his birthday party, how old's Bob tonight? 84.
Well, you know, that's twice as old as you are.
Well, sure, okay. Yeah, but does he have one of these? I'd like to see Bob Hope go on with a bloody index finger just once.
So he say, "Hey, how about this nutty cut I got?"
All right, stop it. Anyway, on Bob Hope's 2-hour special broadcast tonight, Brooke Shields will be on the program. Brooke Shields is a frequent visitor to Bob's show. You know, Brooke is, I think, the oldest virgin in show business. That is, if you don't count Pope John Paul II. I think he... Don't push me, because I'll send you all home, you know. Look at this show, kids. Dennis Hopper is here tonight, and also Jack Hanna. Now say hello to our good friend, Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Paul.
Thank you very much. Hi, Dave.
You take yourself too?
Thank you. I want to take just a quick minute to thank the best band in the land for last week in Vegas, Sid McGuinness, Will Lee, Anton Fig, because
nice
these
job,
cats
boys.
really came through last week. And also the Uptown Horns, Bob Funk, Crispin Steele, Arno Hecht, and Paul Literal. They all, and of course David Sandberg. Everybody did a great job last week.
And I want to thank everybody in Las Vegas. Boy, they were nice people. Everywhere we would go. And I think seriously, no more than 2 or 3 of our staff members were beaten by mobsters when we were out there. So I think...
Not a bad...
No, that's not bad, because we took like...
Not a bad
that's
record.
a joke. Everyone was very, very friendly. I got a great gambling story to tell you later.
Okay, later?
Later, I'll get to it later.
Like top of the second half?
I'll get to it later. Oh, this is interesting. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because of a change in our production schedule here at Late Night, tonight will be our last Monday night show that we tape. Now, you'll get to see us on Monday night, but there'll be those tired old reruns you're all sick of.
Oh, yeah.
But, huh?
You mean Monday will be a best of, David?
That's right, best of. Now, so this is interesting because Monday is usually the night that we just don't care. So now here's the way the new schedule will work. Monday will be a repeat.
Yes.
And then Tuesday will now be the night we just don't care. Okay, do you have that squared away? So Monday, we're just throwing that away anyway. That's a rerun. And then Tuesday, we just don't care. And then the rest of the week will be the same.
But then,
huh?
Then Friday we will be on. Isn't that right?
I don't know.
I think
the whole thing's a huge mistake.
I think we're going to be on Friday night.
Huge mistake. It's tied into that Weekend Today Show crap, which also is a huge mistake. So this network is going right. At least we have this, though. Look at that. We got one of those. By God, you know. Yeah, we were in Las Vegas for a week. I got a great gambling story. I won $22,000 playing blackjack.
How did that happen?
I'll tell you a little bit later.
Hit us with that story. Come on, come on.
Later. You know, we were downtown one day, me and this drifter we picked up, very nice guy, but a drifter, and Tony Roy, the guy who does Elvis.
Yes.
And Elvis is dressed up in his big Elvis suit there, you know. And we're standing around waiting on something, and there's a couple of women, tourists, over like 10 or 12 feet away, and they're pointing at Elvis, and they're kind of admiring his suit and his hair and everything that there is to admire about Elvis. And then they look at me, and the one woman says to the other woman, "Well, who's he supposed to be?" Top 10 list. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I almost forgot. As a gentleman in our studio audience I want you to meet, please say hello to our good friend, Mr. Jerry Vale. Jerry, stand up, take it back. You know, Paul, you know where I stayed while I was in Las Vegas?
I know where you stayed.
I actually stayed at Steve and Edie's house.
You stayed at Steve and Edie's house?
Yeah.
Were they there?
No, they weren't there. And Steve or Edie, if you're watching, you have some water damage. Here we go, from the top 10 home office in Scottsdale, Arizona, or words to that effect. Tonight's category, top 10 items auctioned off at the PTL benefit held over the weekend. Had the big PTL auction over the weekend, and they're auctioning off property. They're apparently in some financial disorder there, and they're trying to raise some capital. Top 10 items auctioned off at the big PTL benefit. Here we go. Number 10, hundreds of Motel 6 towels. Number 9, sterling silver mascara trowels. Number 8, Kmart gold card. Number 7, baptismal font jacuzzi. Number 6, home of the Whopper bikini briefs. Number 5, extensive collection of church secretary novels. Number 4, needlepoint pillow reading, the bigger the cushion, the better the... Number 3, 10 cases of vintage knockout wine. Number 2, Cliff Notes to Bible. And number 1, 1 dozen peekaboo choir robes. Those were all What was that? What was that?
That was an old Billy Preston hit.
Oh, sounds good.
That's the way it got planted.
Oh, nice.
That's the way. Remember that?
And
on the
of course,
Apple
the
level.
sky cam is busted, right? The thrill cam is busted.
Oh, well.
What happened? I'm sorry. It's those sports guys. They come in here and they fool around while we're gone. Well, there it is, but it's broken. All right, we have some souvenirs that we picked up while we were in Las Vegas, and we thought we'd share those with you tonight. Paul, do we have some theme music for the Las Vegas souvenirs? Yeah. We had a great time, by the way, and people were actually quite nice to us out there.
We picked up some souvenirs while we were in Vegas.
You know what Las Vegas means, actually, Paul?
It means the vagrants.
That's right. That's right. city of vagrants. How beautiful, Paul. Very nice.
Now, what does it really mean?
What it means? It means the meadows, I think, or the springs. The meadows or the springs. Here we go. This is a Las Vegas showgirl doll. And it's also suitable for applying barbecue sauce. Just... here is a I Got Married in Las Vegas t-shirt. There it is. And on wash day, you'll be proud to have this hanging outside the trailer, won't you? Here we have the party favors. It's a package, a container of party favors. Right there. Can you see the words party favors? There they are, party favors. They're Las Vegas Showgirl Swizzle Sticks. Let me show you one of these. Las Vegas Showgirl Swizzle Stick Party Favors. There, take a look at that party favor. Okay, kids, finish your drinks. The topless review is about to start. Come on, kids. We're going nowhere in a hurry, aren't we? This is also from Las Vegas. This is the clown makeup kit recommended by Patches, the Circus Clown. Oh, look at that terrible wound on that man's finger. Oh, my God. Ooh, quick, honey, turn the set off. I'm going to be violently ill. Oh, that poor... How can he do a show in that condition? Here we have the baby rattle. See, Las Vegas baby rattle right there. Okay, honey, can you say Keno? Can here we have the Las Vegas turtle coasters. That sounds like a group. Wasn't that a group in the late 60s, Paul?
It was.
The turtle coasters?
The turtle coasters, yeah. I remember them very well.
What was one of their big hits? The
Charlie Turtle Brown.
Yeah, excellent.
He's a turtle clown.
This is to bring back memories of Las Vegas roadkill. Las Vegas. You folks got a chance to see that. Here we have the, this is the Las Vegas bookmark. Right there, the Las Vegas bookmark. Las Vegas bookmark. Yeah, I think I'll put away War and Peace for a while and go down and play the slot machines, honey. Laughs are getting weaker as we go. Those things. I like those. Here we have the Las Vegas pouch. This helps you bring back the memories of gambling with packs of crazed rats. Crazed rats? I got that one. Go right to this one. Paul, you're in this one. Do you know that?
Yes,
you have a little part in this.
I do, yes.
Las Vegas Clown and Pig. I guess they can pretty much fix you up with anything out there. You know what I'm saying?
Gee, how degrading.
You mean for the clown?
No, for the pig.
Thank you very much. What a hip crowd.
Yeah.
They really go over that sophisticated stuff. Hey, Dave, bust something, okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
And finally, here we have a little something called Mr. Dice Man. Here we go. Let me turn that on for you. Mr. Dice Man. There it is, Mr. Dice Man. And we get a 5. Mr. Dice Man, Mr. Dice Man. We got a good show for you folks here tonight. Jack Hanna is here and also Dennis Hopper, so come on back if you can. Our first guest tonight is the man who still claims to be the director of the Columbus Zoo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jack Hanna. Jack, come on out. Hi, Jack. How you doing? Nice to see you. Go ahead and have a seat there, Jack. What do you got there? That's a, is that a little gorilla?
Right, JJ.
How old is JJ?
He was born on my birthday. Yep.
Is that right?
There's some goat's milk, by the way.
Okay.
It worked. Remember last?
Yeah, we tried to milk a goat last time you were here. And what kind of gorilla is JJ?
This is a lowland gorilla.
What kind?
Lowland.
Lowland.
Lowland, yeah. He's a male.
Born at the zoo?
Born at the zoo. Where we have a great collection there. It's an endangered species. And he'll be about, like I say, a little over 500 pounds when he's full grown.
Wow.
But they're very, very rare, Dave. And we do a fine job along with several other zoos in the country raising him.
Does his mother still take care of him?
No, his mother wouldn't take care of him. I don't know what happened, but...
Now, why would something like that happen?
Well, they're just... Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
What's his name? JJ.
JJ. They named, see, I never had an animal named after me, and they look over here, JJ. They named him Jungle Jack, JJ.
Jungle Jack for you.
Well, I've been doing this 14 years, and all that was named after me was a donkey at the children's zoo. So
It seems fitting somehow.
Well, I thought it was
now, how big will JJ get? You said 500 pounds.
about 500 pounds.
And how old will he get to be?
Oh man, about 30 or 40 years old in captivity.
Yeah.
But
what will he eat eventually?
bananas and that type, onions and meat.
Well, that hurts a little. That hurts.
Okay, I got it. I don't know. I'm sorry, Dave. He just...
What do you think it's still a toupee, pal?
Dusty, I'll go ahead and put him in.
What a cute little fella.
Dusty.
Yeah. You know, it seems like at the zoo, correct me if I'm wrong, you have a very good rate of animals being born there.
Oh, we have a good rate.
Because that's difficult, isn't it, for wild animals to be born?
This gorilla's father, his name's Oscar. He's had 12 babies in 13 years, Dave.
Wow. He is so cute, this guy.
He'll make love to anything that's like a tree even.
Jack,
Hey, come here. Dusty?
People pay to see that, Jack? Or is that something?
No, that's just part of it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Oh,
what a sweetie.
Isn't it pretty here?
And we got another baby here, huh?
Oh, yeah, look at this. Put this up there.
Wow, that's the... Now, didn't you have one of these here before, Jack?
No, this is a cheetah. Look at But a big one.
What was the baby we had here before? Was that like a leopard?
Well, that was
a snow leopard or something?
Well, that was like a, I think that was a white tiger.
Who?
Oh, he's fine.
Well, this one is ready to go. How old is this, Jack? That's it.
Woo! No, that's not the problem. The problem...
Now, he's going to...
That's not the problem.
What is the problem?
The problem's over here in this chair. Hey, Tyler, come out here. Tyler, come out here and bring us in.
Are you sure that's not something... That's not something you bought at the novelty shop, Jack, on your... You go over to Times Square, think that would be cute to... Now, tell us a bit about the cheetah, Jack.
Well, we don't, it's just... It's the fastest animal in the world. You saw how fast it was fast.
Yeah, but how...
I don't know. You work so hard and everything it works sometimes.
Well, no, it's all right. You seem despondent over that.
It took a lot of work to get the cheetah here, and it's just that quick.
Well, he's still over there, Jack. Well, tell us more about it. How fast can the cheetah go?
It's 75 miles an hour. It gets to be about 120 pounds, and they're very rare, too. They're endangered species. This is a youngster. We have 31 cheetahs at our zoo right now, more than probably any zoo in the country in captivity.
Now, how is it that you have such a good success rate with the infant animals there?
I just think it's the keepers, our staff there, and of course now the zoo world we're all working together, on breeding loans. Remember we talked about breeding loans when you go on a breeding loan and help
out. Up in the office earlier, Jack and I were talking about.
No, look at this right here. Look at this right here. This is remember the little squirrel last time?
Oh, don't, Jack! Don't put things on me.
No, but I just want to show you. He won't hurt you.
Just put him down there. Don't just walk up to somebody with a squirrel and put a...
Here's your nuts.
Now, what kind of squirrel is that? That's a little gray squirrel, right?
That's a little gray squirrel.
That's what we see in Central Park.
Exactly.
And all over.
But I'm just showing what people bring us this time of year to the zoo. All these little squirrels.
Why do they bring them? They have them in captivity at home, and they think...
Yeah, and they shouldn't do that. And here, look at it. The kid brought me that. That's a big old millipede. He brought me that.
God. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Wow.
But I'll tell you the most incredible thing.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, the top came off. I looked down, didn't see. The top came off. Oh, here it is. This is the year of the locust, Dave. This is incredible here.
Every 17 years
exactly.
they come up, right?
That's right. And look here.
What about the squirrel and the thing, Jack?
He won't hurt it. He won't hurt it. Look at this right here. Everybody can see this at home. These locusts live in here for 17 years. On the 17th year, after 16 and a half years, now look at this. They you know how to get your windshield?
Skin, aren't they?
These are all locusts. Now, what's interesting is they come out and they only have one purpose.
They're coming out of the skin.
Look at
there,
this.
That shell.
Look here. See there? That's not a real. Look at this. See, those are the shells.
Right.
And listen, if they can hear this at home, when you step on them, see, it's like, that's the shell, Dave. This is the shell. I'm not hurting them.
Jack, what does it sound like when you step on a squirrel? Could you recreate that for us?
No, I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to explain how it looks when people...
I know. But every 17 years now they come up and, but only... Oh,
the millipede. The millipede does not... This is a millipede.
Well, yeah,
it's not
but
a
won't
centipede.
the squirrel eat that?
No, squirrels don't eat millipedes. They eat nuts.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, this is
what do you eat exactly, Jack? What do you eat?
But what's interesting is they came out in Columbus this year, and you know where Cleveland is? These won't come out in Cleveland until the year 2002.
Everything's on a different schedule.
Yeah, I just think that's amazing.
It is amazing.
And they don't sing between the hours of 9 in the morning and 4 at night, or in the afternoons. They don't sing at nighttime.
And then, of course, what? They take requests?
Yeah, now look at this.
I don't know.
Look at this here now.
Yeah, what do we got there? Well, why don't we, one animal at a time. Let's clean some of this up.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Now watch this. The reason I got the knife out, these are leeches. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Jackie, the squirrel is eating the locust.
Oh, no, he's not. That's not true. He wasn't eating it. Put the squirrel back. He wasn't eating the locust.
He was too. He was eating
a shell. I'll prove it to you. Everybody told him to think he was eating a locust. He was. Well, let me. Look here. Look at this, Dave. Look at this.
Wait a minute. Get those. Let's do before you do anything, Jack. Let's do a commercial, okay?
Oh, look at these leeches.
Okay, put it back in. We'll be right back here with Jack and his leeches. Jack, what else do we have here? We're going to save the leeches and we'll get to them before we finish.
I got a locust in the fountain down there.
A locust down there? You also had one crawling.
Okay. This right here, this is a marsupial. This is a baby kangaroo.
Marsupial means that it's
born in a pouch.
Born in a pouch.
It's about as big as your fingernail when it's born. It climbs out of the birth canal, up the skin, and then goes in the pouch and latches onto a nipple. And the nipple swells around the kangaroo's mouth, and then as it grows, it gets bigger, and then it comes out of the pouch.
So how long does it spend in the pouch from the time it's born?
This one was kicked out of the pouch, so really from instantly when it comes out of the birth canal till about 6 to 8 months. This is a wallaby, though.
Is there a difference between wallabies and kangaroos?
Oh, yeah, there's like a bunch of species of wallabies. This is a Bennett's wallaby.
But it looks like a kangaroo,
Oh, yeah, it's just a miniature version.
Oh, they're smaller than kangaroos.
Exactly. This is the Bennett's wallaby.
How many of these do you have at the zoo?
Oh, gosh, we got a lot of these. See, they stay in their pouch. They'll start hopping here in a minute. We'll get them warmed up. Leave the leeches alone.
Do the animals like being at the zoo, Jack? Do you get the sense that they're happy there?
Oh, yeah. He was trying to eat a locust, too.
No.
Let the locust alone.
I guess they ought to be happy. They can eat virtually anything they want.
Yeah. Look at this here, Dave.
What do you got there?
Oh, you won't believe this.
Okay, we got
This right here
is an opossum.
This is the only marsupial we have in this country.
It's an opossum, right?
This is a mother possum.
Possum.
Right. Now, Dave, I'm not going to put this. Won't hurt you.
You're not putting anything.
Come here, Dave.
No, I don't want him on. I don't want him on. Just put him down there.
Okay. But these are baby possums. They can't hurt a thing.
All right. But be careful, for God's sake.
I'll be careful. Just let them hold on like your treat.
Oh, see?
Oh, I know.
Ow!
It's a slippery coat.
It was grabbing me.
Just don't let him jump off your desk, will you?
Well, no, I won't. Well, how?
You won't bite you. I promise you won't bite you.
All right.
You just watch this one possum. That's all you got to do.
All right.
Now watch this here, though. Look at this. Now a possum hangs by its tail.
Jack, we don't want to see that.
I want to show them the inside of it.
Oh, Jack.
Look at that hole. Look at that. That's where 17 breasts are. That's where the baby possums live. Isn't that something?
Okay. Thank you, Jack. Made everyone sick now. Here, take the possum back. Okay. All right. How much time do we have?
You know, this one had 17 babies, this possum did.
Wow. This wallaby. The wallaby is circling the desk here, Jack.
I know we're gonna.
Maybe.
I know we're gonna close with the leeches, but I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this.
All right.
It's a piranha. Look at this.
Oh, piranha. Wow.
He's in the bag.
Uh-huh. Now, is it the stories we hear? What happened, Jack? He chewed his way out of the bag?
I was gonna hold him up so the camera could get a shot of him.
He chewed right through it. Well, that's a darn shame.
Wait a minute.
Who would have guessed that a piranha would chew his way out of a bag?
Either goldfish.
Now, is it true what we hear about piranhas, Jack, that they'll really attack like a cow and go nuts on him?
Once they smell the blood, they go crazy.
Into a frenzy.
Yeah, I've been in South America before, in the Amazon. Believe it or not, I have. And you just don't. I have.
He's everywhere.
You just don't swim.
You
just don't swim at night.
In the stream.
No, especially if you're a male after dark.
Yeah.
And look at there. Look how sharp that is.
This is a piranha there.
Yeah, y'all want everybody to see. This is a stuffed piranha that came from a South American junk shop. Now look at these things here. These right here are fire ants.
Fire ants?
You know, you heard of them in Florida?
No.
What, you haven't heard of fire ants?
No.
All right, this is like an ant farm.
We have just about a minute here. So
I know.
We're going to get to those leeches.
These are fire ants. And these right here, the biggest Okay, wait a minute. I try and hurry too much. And it's
I know you do. You.
Oh, my leeches. Okay, here's what we're doing. Now, I want to see.
How we doing? We all right?
I'm going to put a leech.
Don't put it in.
No, I want to see. Let's see who is sucking on first. See? Look at these things. Can you see these?
Yeah. Ooh,
Have you ever seen a leech up close like this?
Now, what are they good for? I mean, everything in nature has a purpose.
I bet if they grow in the fountain. Let me see if they.
Oh, good idea, Jack.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
This is tremendous.
Jack.
But no, what leeches?
Now, what in nature, what purpose do they serve?
All right, really, they serve a little purpose probably, but they say they use these in medical practice. Now, if I can get one to suck on me here, you'll see what I'm talking about. See, wait a minute.
Now, will that actually happen? He'll go to work on you?
He was sucking.
Now, how do you know that what are the symptoms? You start to feel lightheaded, or what happens, Jack?
See, look, they don't get much blood out of him. See, there. See, that's his tail there. That's not his head.
Uh-huh.
Is he sucking yet?
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. Jeez.
You put one. See if you suck. Maybe you suck on your hand.
No, I don't want him on my hand. I already have this wound here. I don't want like a leech there.
I'm sorry.
You are sorry, aren't you? All right, you better get him off of there, Jack.
Yeah, wait.
Well, he slid. Well, can you get him off?
There we go.
Did he get you at all?
Well, he's trying to suck. And one last thing. Cockroach.
No! Jeez!
It's a rubber cockroach! It's a rubber cockroach!
It's a rubber cockroach. Put a rubber cockroach. Jack Hanna, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Thanks, Jack. Don't think of us as a television show. Think of us as a bunch of strangers about a foot tall that live in a box in your living room. All right. Thanks, Paul. Tomorrow on this program, Betty Davis will be here. Is that true, or is that a misprint? Betty Davis, the legendary film star Betty Davis, will be here. Al Green and Marv Albert. Marv Albert will be here, too. You know, first of all, just tell me one quick thing, Paul. Who are these guys? What's the deal on these? They got this, they're like from the Austrian Air Force or something. What do you guys do?
We brought Jack Hanna's pets here.
So you're pilots? You brought well, nice to have you here. That must be madness, jacking those maniac animals in an airplane?
Well, Jack didn't come with us.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He didn't want to ride with the animals, I guess.
You know, folks, Mondays on this program have always been marked by easy comedy and viewer indifference. So, on this, our very last Monday show, it's only appropriate that we're paid a visit by our next guest. Folks, please put your hands together, make him feel at home. Larry, the big man, Melvin.
A hearty and booming good evening to you. my insect-like admirers. I'm here to answer your questions. So go ahead already and ask the big man. My patience is wearing thin.
Larry, why don't you just tighten that tie up just a little bit?
Kind of hard.
Who has the first question tonight for Larry, the big man? Oh, hi, how are you? Nice to see you, sir.
Good,
What is your name?
Tim.
Tim, nice to have you here. What do you do for a living, sir?
Not too much.
Uh-huh.
I'm currently unemployed.
Well, you look like you're good at it. But Tim, seriously,
try to be.
where are you from, sir?
Windsor, Connecticut.
Oh, okay. And you have a question for Larry?
Yeah, I do. Mr. Big Man, I've been collecting unemployment checks for about the last 6 or 8 weeks illegally. If they catch me, what do you think they'll do to me?
Well, don't be so hard on yourself, Tim. There's no reason you shouldn't collect money you don't deserve. I get paid for being an entertainer, and it's much more than you'll ever see with your crummy little scam, especially since you just announced it on network television. This time tomorrow, you'll be in the Slammer, wearing a dress. Bob Rooney, please let this nice person dig into the bucket of nickels.
There you go, Tim. Help yourself to a handful of nickels there we brought back with us from Las Vegas. Good luck. I hope you get a job. Thank you, Tim. Wearing a dress. Are you next? What's your name?
My name's David Winter.
Nice to have you here, David. Where are you from?
I'm from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Allentown. What do you do for a living there?
Well, I'm a student in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, where do you go to school in Savannah?
Savannah College of Art.
What are you studying?
Art.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to forgive me. I'm just barely paying attention here. Okay, do you have a question for Larry? Hey, hold those nickels down, will you, Tim? We should give out 20s, Larry. The nickels make too much money, too much noise. Go ahead.
I have a problem, Larry. My arm hurts.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Is Davy's little arm hurt? Is who gonna cry? Wipe your nose and shape up, Junior, before I really give you something to cry about. I'd recommend a couple of stiff shots, but drinking is a man's game. Now run on home to Mama. Bob Rooney, please let this nice person dig into the bucket of nickels.
There you go, Dave, the giant bucket of nickels there. Thank you very much. Where is it? You have one more? Oh, hi. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Where are you from?
Originally Indiana, now Maryland.
Okay, what's your name first
Mary
of all?
Longa.
Nice to have you here. And originally, what part of Indiana?
Maryville, Indiana.
That's up north near near Gary, isn't it? All right, and you're now in Maryland?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do for a living?
I work for NBC.
Oh, is that right? What do you do there?
I work in the network newsroom in Washington.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, real exciting.
Okay. Do you have a question here for Larry?
I do. Larry...
It's not exciting?
It is exciting.
Oh, all right.
An old boyfriend of mine is getting married today, and he asked me to come see him after the honeymoon. What should I do?
Dear sweet Mary, sounds to me like your boyfriend is just playing hard to get. I suggest you phone him when his wife is out of town. Set up a rendezvous at a flea bag motel. He'll forget his legal obligations when you remind him of his needs as a man. Bob Rooney, please let this nice person dig into the bucket of nickels.
Larry, is that your arm, or are you just happy to be here?
I'm just happy to be here.
Did you get your nickels? Oh, okay, good for you. Well, that's it. We got to pause here. We'll be right back with Dennis Hopper.